Daughter, there are things I wish you to continue to seek answers to, more for you to understand, in order for this, my complete infusion of my bride to take place. The work that I am doing in you is from spirit to spirit, and self and flesh are nothing more than a hindrance to understanding your requirements from me. When I came in the form of man, and put on the flesh, it was to be an example that you are able to walk here in this realm while operating only by my spirit and my truth. I am your model and your example. Think of this child. During my prayer and anguish in the Garden of Sorrows, I prayed for the cup to pass me by, but only if that was my Father's perfect will. You are doing the same while seeking me in your trials and challenges in this life. But just as I lived to serve my Father and glorify Him in all I was doing, you as my bride are doing the same by walking that road to Calvary, because of my obedience to accept only Father's will for me. I was able to anchor my Father's pure and unconditional love and light, even while being assaulted by all the forces of hell. His complete infusion, spirit to spirit, was the only way I could stand against the darkness and be victorious on the cross. In this same way of denying self, you might deny yourself by removing the me from your life. You too will stabilize and anchor only pure unconditional love to all you come in contact with. When facing what appears to be insurmountable challenges and the most intense darkness, you will have total peace and strength and carry out your tasks here as my bride in all power and authority from on high. Only when you manage to remove the me in your life, your mere presence with me consuming every fiber of your being will bring stability, light, and truth, wherever your feet shall tread. Every word you speak will bring life and healing. All that is not of me and my kingdom will flee. The time is now. You must learn to put all desires of self out of the way, so nothing will be a distraction or a hindrance to you as I reveal critical instructions to my bride that have previously been hidden. Trust in me with all you have, knowing I walk you through this, step by step, hand in hand, heart to heart, spirit to spirit. So much will be revealed to you when you lay aside all your expectations and limited understandings. I came so that you would have life, and have life more abundantly. Give everything to me this day, child, complete surrender as I did in the garden, your vulnerabilities, your weaknesses, your hopes and desires. I will show you another way. I will reveal mysteries to you that you couldn't previously imagine possible. I will satisfy and fulfill your every need above and beyond anything you could ever imagine. Will you allow me to do this completed work, my bride? Will you allow me to take you to heights you would have never thought possible? I will do all these things and more. Do not delay, daughter, in your obedience. The time is upon you and the day is far spent. Enter in completely to our heart, consummating the covenant of espoused to beloved, my children, my bride. How will I help you understand all that I am asking of you? Abiding in me is a commandment that has many meanings. You were not chosen before the foundation of time to come here for a me experience. I have sent you here to be an expression and an extension of my heart. It is this simple, yet completely profound. Abiding in me grants you an intimacy like no other. True intimacy satisfies deeply, spirit to spirit, removing the distractions of the flesh and allowing you a freedom which can never be attained in this realm while operating in a carnal nature. Your soul nature came about at the garden, when my beautiful creation made the free choice to mandate their own destinies. Pride entered in, and suddenly man knew what was best for himself. Rather than have complete surrender in every moment to my will for his life, Adam used his free will to become the designer of his purpose here. Just as I spoke to him about his decision to operate outside of my will for him, I speak to you now. This understanding is crucial now for my bride, as I will only come for her as spotless and holy. I have chosen a bride, a spouse for my son, and she must abide in him as he abides in me. She must walk in complete intimacy with us, laying down absolutely everything this world has to offer in order to be consumed by the fire of our love. A yielded and moldable vessel, one who is empty of self, self-will, emotions, desires, expectations and intellect. You have not designed your purpose here and will not yet fully understand until I bring you home. In your obedience, however, you are being asked to trust me beyond the shadow of a doubt that what I have purposed for each and every one of you is lovingly ordained for your best interests, and that I can never fail you. As your creator, I understand your hearts, your fears, your limitations. Because I am your creator, you can do nothing outside of me anyway. So children, why strive as you are doing? Lay it all down. Welcome my instructions and my discipline, as it is only in this that you will find true peace. In doing this, in finding the truest intimacy that only I can provide, you will then be prepared to receive all I send you in this last harvest, as you will have been pressed and crushed, stripped of all but me, and you will be radiant and overflowing to all around you. My refiner's fire serves to ensure my Son's beloved is our purest extension of love made manifest. How privileged to have been chosen for such a time as this, my precious ones. Press in now this final time. Become made new into the finest wineskin of your artisan, so my unending love pours through your purified vessels, quelling the darkest darkness, and consummating the covenant of espoused Yeshua.